Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Tonight we are going to be reacting to the Manchester United vs Crystal Palace game in the Carabao Cup, the prestigious competition which we are obviously defending. And yeah, so for the starting lineup, we've got an interesting one with Onana, Maguire, Varane, Amrabat at left back, Casemiro in the holding midfield position, obviously, Dalot at right back, Mount on the left of the midfield, Hannibal on the right, and Garnacho on the left wing with Martial up front, and Pellistri on the right wing. It's a bit of an interesting lineup we've got, in all honesty. I think when it comes to it, we've got a fairly attacking lineup, which would suggest that we're going to go all out here against Crystal Palace, but I guess we'll have to see. Amrabat at left back is questionable. I can imagine a lot of people are up in arms about that. Mount starting a game in the first time in a while. I think Mount is odds on to have a good game here. Hannibal getting the nod as well after his cameo against Burnley, which did impress people, even though it was, in my opinion, slightly above average. But yeah, no, fair enough from Hannibal there. Garnacho first start in a while, which is good to see. And we've also got Martial with his first start in a while. Pellistri after the game against Bayern Munich, coming back into the starting lineup, which you'll always like to see as well. So overall, I think that we've got a pretty decent chance today, especially with it being at Old Trafford. So let's have a look and see what updates are coming out just as we've gone live here. Okay, so we've got... Let's see if Ten Hag's actually come out and said anything just yet about this lineup. Quite interested to see where he's going with this. Could we somehow be playing a three at the back, maybe? I don't see Ten Hag setting us up that way, but it would be interesting. Maguire also coming back into the side, which I'm sure people are going to be happy about. Let's have a look here. So let's go over to the tweeters. And let's see what Twitter's saying for us. Okay. So we've got a bit of Manchester United propaganda there. Mason Mount returns to the 11. Pellistri and Garnacho start out wide. Okay, so it's definitely a 4-3-3. Amrabat is in from the off. He's definitely going left back then, isn't he? There's our lineup. Lovely night for it indeed. Oh, rainbow and everything. The gods are looking down on us for this match. We need 2 wins on the bounce. I'm going for a 2-0 tonight. I reckon we'll build on the Burnley performance, and I think we're gonna see some good performances from the likes of Pellistri and Garnacho and Mason Mount. Charlie, how's it going, man? Up the mighty Reds. Let's see. Hope you're doing well as well, mate. It's gonna be an interesting one tonight. I don't know how confident I am going into it. I feel fairly confident. There he is, the man. A touch of class from Donny van der Beek. Well, it's sad when the touch of class is off the pitch. I mean, you are getting paid handsomely to perform on the pitch, but we're still yet to see anything, which I'm not particularly disappointed for. Donny van der Beek away from the side isn't the worst thing. 3-1 for me. Hannibal Brace, Mount first goal for United. Easy free kick, top bins. That's what we like to hear, Charlie. That's what we like to hear. Hannibal Brace, though. Come on. Do you really think Hannibal's going to score too? I reckon... Oh, Eze free kick. I see. I thought you meant easy. My bad. Okay. I can see that. Nah, I think we're gonna build on from the Burnley result. I think now that we've got a taste for that, for those lovely clean sheets, we're gonna keep up the momentum, keep it going, and yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything slipping past Maguire. Why not? Hannibal will put 100% the whole time he's on the pitch. Effort can result in goals sometimes. I agree. Be interesting if he does score like another shot outside the box and it actually becomes a bit of a habit, because I never knew Hannibal for his long range shots, to be honest. I don't know if that's just me not paying attention or if he literally just pulled that out of nothing in the Brighton game. So I think Mason Mount has been waiting for this opportunity. I think Mason Mount's going to absolutely tear them a new one, to be honest. If I had to say goal scorers, I think Palistri's going to pick up an assist. Mount's going to pick up a goal. Garnacho's going to pick up a goal. And Hannibal will pick up an assist. Suhan, how's it going, man? We're just staring at pictures of Donny van der Beek taking pictures with children. Don't mind us. Ten Hag looking focused. Suhan, United. Easy win incoming. Amen. It's good to see that everyone's feeling confident for this game. Palistri and Garnacho walking in together. Johnny Evans, happy after his feature against Burnley. What's the body language telling you guys? I'm looking at these and I'm just thinking, do they look focused? Do they look ready? Garnacho and Palistri look like they mean business. Amrabat at left back. Talk about a baptism of fire, though. What's your score prediction, Suhan? And Charlie Palistri, I see scoring. Unsure on Garnacho. He struggles when he starts, true. Martial has a big responsibility with his youngsters. Will definitely be off in the 22nd minute with a groin pull. I was literally just about to say that, like in the middle of your chat. Can we rely on Martial to stay fit for the entire match? I don't know. I don't know if we can. Yeah, let's not show that. Yeah, I don't. I think it's gonna be an interesting one. I don't see. I'd like Martial to pick up a goal, and then he can just adopt this second striker position at least for a season. But I don't know. Martial, what are we gonna do with him? 4-0, says Suhan. Okay. Who's your predicted man of the match? And who's scoring those goals? I'm guessing Charlie's man of the match is going to be Hannibal, since he thinks a cheeky brace is going to be coming in. What's the bench looking like? Let's have a quick look. So the bench we've got over here, we've got the man Bayendir waiting in the wing for his opportunity. We've got Heaton, another goalkeeper, great. Heaton, good character. Evans, the GOAT, as the fans like to call him. Lindelof, solid choice. Fernandez, as soon as Fernandez comes on, you know the game's changing if we go 1-0 down. Gore, potential. Let's not mention him. Højlund also can come in and completely change the game. And Rashford, if he comes on at 70th minute, 65th minute, like Ten Hag likes to put subs on, then we know Rashford will score. Pelistri man of the match, says Suhan. I would prefer one of the youngsters to get man of the match in comparison to, say, Martial or something like that. By the way, why the fudge is Amrabat in left back, says Suhan? Because... Great question. So Malacia is injured. Should be coming back soon, though, from reports. Luke Shaw injured until November, was it? And we've also got good old Sergio, who's ill. I don't know if they haven't come out and said that he's injured yet, but they said that he was ill during the Burnley game, but he just wanted to play through it. But I'm guessing that didn't do him any favours, and he's still currently ill. So this is what we're dealing with at the moment. Charlie, when was the last time that Bruno didn't start a competitive game for the club? Do we know? It'll be so weird without him on the pitch. When did he last? I think it would probably be towards the end of last season when he had that injury for a day. I don't know if it even went down as an injury or an illness, but he was out for one game then, I believe. Have we not got Alvarez Fernandez the youngster? I believe he's on loan. Let me just have a quick check. I believe he's in loan in Spain. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I can't seem to find out where he's on loan, but I know that he is on loan. Fernandez on loan. It's a stupid decision, as much as I've loved Reguilon since he's been here. Yeah. They didn't put a buy option in the loan or anything like that. I remember there being a report saying, so they've obviously got some hopes for Fernandez, but But yeah, let's see if he can actually hit the ground running. It's you could call it a stupid decision, but who expects like your first three left backs to get injured at the start of the season? Like, what even is what are the odds of that actually happening? Ten Hag must have seen him and thought he wasn't ready. I'm hoping he's a baller though. Yeah, Ten Hag will very much wait until he does believe that that the team are ready when it comes to youngsters. He'll very much wait until he's not one to rush their development. But then that surely provides them with more confidence, because when they do start, they must think, oh, okay, well, I know that I'm ready. So I think it feels I think I like how Ten Hag usually plays for youth. Will Harry Maguire have a decent game today? People are obviously going to jump on him and comment every time that he makes a mistake. But should he actually perform well, would he be able to displace Johnny Evans as our fourth best centre back? Who knows? This is Harry Maguire's Champions League game. I think I just saw the ball go past it. This is Harry Maguire's Champions League playoff, really. Can he be in our top four centre backs? This match decides it. Charlie, to be fair, I thought it was stupid because Malacia was already injured before Fernandes went on loan. Oh, fair enough, didn't know that. And then Shaw got injured. We wouldn't have needed to get Sergio, the best left back to ever play the game. Well, thank goodness he was sent out on loan then, because Sergio is just the gift that keeps on giving. Hello, Elmi. How you doing? Maguire might have a tough game with Amrabat at left back, who isn't a natural left back. Yeah, I just don't. I wonder what style of football we're actually going to be playing, because Amrabat doesn't seem like the fastest player in the world. So having him at left back, surely, if we're pushing high up, that'll leave us very exposed at the back. It's not as though Casemiro can cover Amrabat and Maguire. Sergio statue next to the Holy Trinity by Xmas. I would go further. I mean, can we name a stand after him yet? Or is that... Can we look into that? Let's see. We've just had some updates come out on the Twitter. So we've got good old Ten Hag giving us the brief. Let's have a quick look. So Ten Hag on Amrabat. Where the manager needs him, he will play. He will do the job. That's who Sufyan is. Well, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Poetry. Sergio Stretford end. Surgeford end? I don't know. I feel like Alte should have got a start, says Suhan. I agree with you there. However, I'd say the main argument against Alte not starting is we've just picked up a clean sheet. Ten Hag obviously wants to keep the momentum going with Onana to get his confidence up. Had Onana not made those mistakes, then I think Alte would have been starting today, to be fair. But it's all about momentum in football. So Ten Hag's also said here, we've got too many games, and it's always about that. We need to look at freshness to manage the load of the players. And it's about winning the game. I'm just going to add onto everything that he says. They, Maguire and Mount, need the minutes. They were injured. but they're not. They're now returning. So it's important for the team. They're returning because many games are coming up and we need a squad full and also competition. We had to be able to make choices from a tactical perspective. Amrabat is a midfielder, but he's previously played as a fullback a while ago. At Fiorentina, he was really settled for Morocco. He was the big man at the World Cup. Freshness, we got to rotate our goalkeepers. Then, like, Super Mikata. Don't put Super in front of his name. He's an evil genius. I think Mikel Arteta in another world would be some kind of dark psychologist who just performs weird experiments on rats. That's all that Arsenal players really are. That's how he sees them. What's the situation on Onana playing in AFCON, by the way? Any updates? I think, should he be selected, then he can miss up to 8 games, I believe it is, Suhan. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere around the 8 to 10 game mark. So, yeah, it's not ideal. I wish, because surely we're not going to not sign a player because they play for an African team or whatever, but I don't know, it's just worrying because it feels as though we're never going to see our first 11 and they're not going to have enough time together to actually build momentum. So it's worrying times, but Ten Hag last season went on about this is why you need a squad, and it just seems that everything has gone against us, and now more than ever you need a squad because we're playing essentially, 110 minutes of football now with the extra 10 minutes of extra time, so on either half. So we're playing more minutes, the games are tightly packed together, and we've got players who are playing in international duty. So Onana's going to be playing a lot of games of football this season. 8 games is about the amount a cup goalkeeper would probably get normally. So Alte can get his mins during AFCON. Yeah. People are obviously sending like fail compilations and all of this, but I think he's going to surprise people as well. Hannibal starting again shows maybe Erik Ten Hag sees something in him. Yeah, 100%. I said earlier, Ten Hag doesn't rush youngsters, so if he's starting you in consecutive games, then he obviously likes what he sees. He came out and I didn't get a chance to post it on the Instagram, but he came out and he said that Hannibal was perfect in that game. So clearly following all the instructions. Maybe not easy on the eye in some circumstances. I think he was above average, but sometimes a bit careless. But again, he's a youngster, so yeah, I think he must like Hannibal. How's it going, AWB? Nice to see you, man. What's your score predictions, Eshaw and AWB? Let's see what Also, Ten Hag had this to say about Amrabat. He was one of the best players at the World Cup in the position as a holding midfielder, but he can play there, left back, and he's a warrior. He'll fight for the badge. He's someone who will play where his manager needs him. Okay, so that's just a repeat of what he said earlier. Eshaw going 2-0, I like it. AWB going 2-1 to United. Charlie, it's such a shame that Kobe is missing these minutes. Nice that Hannibal is stepping up. Maybe a midfield duo for many years to come. I don't know. I've still got question marks over Hannibal. I think he looks like he can do a job, but I think there's still a lot of room for development there. Kobe, he just literally slipped right in. And he was easy on the eye. His numbers were great statistically. Again, pre-season, so we haven't seen him in a proper competitive match. But the way Kobe's been going on about, it's worrying times, and not for us. Suhan, I feel like Hannibal is energetic and great, but it seems like he gets a bit sloppy in the second half. Yeah, I saw that last match. I thought he was a bit sloppy, but again, could be match fitness, could be youngster coming into proper Premier League football, so not going to be too judgmental on him yet. AWB, Garnacho and Mount to score. I also believe Garnacho and Mount will score AWB. I said that earlier. I think Palestri will pick up an assist, and I think maybe Hannibal will pick up an assist, or Casemiro. Charlie, he's got a lot of questions to answer, to be fair. Hannibal will always be someone whose career hangs in the balance like Ravel Morrison. If he can apply that aggression properly, he'll go far. Amen. I think Hannibal's highlight so far, people think that Hannibal's highlight in a Manchester United shirt is the goal that he scored against Brighton, when it's actually the challenges that he was putting in against Liverpool when we were 7-0 down. I think that's my personal favourite memory of Hannibal. Tony Martial, Hattie inbound. So we've got. I'm watching you, Charlie. We've got Hannibal scoring 2. We've got Martial scoring a hat trick. It's goals galore tonight. Okay, we're looking at Andros Townsend and Steve Bruce. I'm kind of glad the TV's on mute. Charlie, if I make enough predictions, some of them will come true. You're not wrong. Okay. So we're 14 minutes away from kickoff. Ten Hag has had a lot of praise for Amrabat. In terms of areas where we need to worry tonight, I think Charlie mentioned it earlier. Obviously, Eze, big threat. But we've also, realistically, how are we going to concede a goal is the question. I think they're definitely going to try and target their right wing, so our left back being Amrabat. However, I think Amrabat's going to actually surprise a few people being at left back, and the hype train will begin for Mr. Sofyan. As a result, I believe the goal is more likely to come from Deleu's side of things, because Deleu, I'm still not 100% on. I can see Deleu moving down the right wing. He runs into a bit of space, passes a ball into the centre, goes to nobody, they counter-attack, and they maybe get one. That's where they're most dangerous, in my opinion. Even though I'm predicting 2-0, I think that's the most likely outcome. I can't see them scoring a corner with the likes of Maguire and Varane at the back, with Casemiro coming in. In terms of our patterns of play, I'm looking for Garnacho to hug the touchline, Palistri to also hug the touchline. We're going to see Mount pick up the ball, and in the game against Tottenham, it seemed as though Mount had a clear instruction that as soon as he picked up the ball, pass it to Garnacho straight away. Now, I don't know if we're going to see a similar tactic here, because I suspect Crystal Palace are going to sit back, but we haven't exactly dominated possession in any of our games. So I think we're either going to see a long range pass from Mount to Palistri, who is then going to take on his man. Garnacho will come to the penalty spot kind of area, and Garnacho will get the first goal. This is me hugging my crystal ball at the moment on what I can see actually happening for us. I think when it comes to Martial, he's going to come in deeper, which is going to leave Garnacho a lot of space in behind. And Hannibal will find a ball over the top for Garnacho to score. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is some great Manchester United fan fiction. So, how is this game actually going to go? Odds are we will... we are going to win 5-0 tonight, says Ilmi. No worries. Okay, cool. Settled. I hope Mount has a fantastic game. He needs to adapt to United and quick. Yeah, people are just waiting. Well, specifically Chelsea fans and Chelsea fans on Twitter are just waiting to do the whole 007 shiz, aren't they? Where they just say, "Oh, 7 games, no goals, no assists for Mount." But I'm fairly confident. I think there's a reason Ten Hag gave him the number 7 shirt. And I think if Ten Hag tactically sees a place for the player, I trust him a lot more than the fan base who just want players that they think are popular in the team. For example, the narrative that, when Ten Hag comes into the side, Van de Beek is going to get unlocked. He's exactly the type of player that Ten Hag loves. Van de Beek, finally, someone will actually play Van de Beek. How many times has Van de Beek started under Ten Hag? Can anyone tell me that? I would guarantee it's less than 5. So I think the fact that Ten Hag has brought Mount in, he's clearly got an idea for how he's going to play, and I trust Ten Hag. Ilmi, I think Mount is a really good player, but the pressure at United is unbelievable. Yeah, the pressure is. I think Mount's the type of player who will rise to it, though. I think Mount is definitely a character. Charlie, to be fair, in the games Mount has played, he's playing as a DM, or at most a CM. 007 stats should really be strikers alone, who can indeed be measured by goals and assists. I don't know. I wouldn't argue just strikers. Did you mean like forwards, so like wingers included? I think, yeah, to be fair, for centre midfielders, it's a bit harsh to judge them solely on that, to be fair. If he was playing as a cam, then yeah, forwards. If he was playing as a cam, then yeah, I'd get that. But most people aren't going to listen to rational facts, are they? They're just going to look at the stats and say, okay, well, he hasn't got a goal or an assist. He's sugar. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what it is, though, about United. Why do we continue to start slow every season? Because it kind of ruins any chance of actually challenging for the Premier League title. This season we've been like ravaged with injuries. Last season, I think Ten Hag wanted to play his style of football, but realised quite quickly how inept the players are when it comes to a different formation. Hopefully, third season we can actually... I mean, we can still challenge for the league now. Realistically, it's only, 9 points off the top? Whatever, 9 points, 3 games, all good. But yeah. Centre mids can get the odd assist, but so much of their game is breaking up play, recovery runs, box-to-box running, etc. Assists don't come into that, especially when you're in a team that doesn't freely score. True, but play Red Devil's advocate, the problem with that would be Casemiro picked up a few goals and assists last season, and he's not exactly like darting forward, is he? And it's not as though Mount's not going to have opportunities to score, so he will have shots. He will be in positions where he can play passes for assists. So if Casemiro can pick up goals and assists, then it's hard to argue that Mount can't pick them up either. So we'll see. Okay, so we've got 6 minutes till kickoff. We're looking at the moment at Sky Sports with Ten Hag talking about his disappointment. Surely that Declan Rice goal genuinely felt like someone stabbed me in my heart. Like I was chatting shiz about him all game, and then literally, Casemiro goals mostly from set pieces, I think. Mount isn't in the box for free kicks. Casemiro assists should be matched by Mount, though. Yeah, that's true. Casemiro has scored a lot of headers. Casemiro is our only consistent header in the box, yep. Varane's shown that he can, but realistically, when's Varane getting up? Not that frequently, other than corners. Where do you guys see Delo in 2 to 3 years' time? AR Llama, why this channel, please? For honestly biased sports content, my friend. That is why. But where do I see... Where do you guys see Delo in 3 years' time? Do you reckon he's still a part of the squad? At that point, he'll be 27. Is he destined to just be our second choice right back forever? I don't know. Ten Hag wearing a nice little Manchester United tie there with devils on it. Let's get this ready for the first half. Don't think Delo is quite good enough to be the starting right back in a Premier League or Champions League winning team, but we aren't either anyway. I'm not sure if Aaron Wan-Bissaka is good enough either, but right back isn't the priority. It's not the immediate priority, but I'd argue that a few goals have been leaked from those positions. A few vital goals, and in the big games the mentality hasn't quite been there from certain people, not naming any names, Delo. But I think let's have a look. I think Wan-Bissaka is good enough to be second choice right back. Delo, I think he should be sold for 30 mil if an AC Milan or someone like that wants him. Mackenzie, the man, the myth, the legend, has returned. What's your score prediction, Mackenzie? Charlie, well, you'd think a top club would replace right back, centre back, striker, centre mid all in one window, but we're not a top club anymore whilst the Glazers are here. Hey man, 3-1, bruv. To United. That's what we like to hear. Who's scoring? Why is my boldy left back? Because he's the man. He is him. Ten Hag has come out saying it, and we believe him. Charlie, well, you'd think a top club. Yeah. Do you guys think the takeover is actually going to happen? I think if the Glazers were just doing it for PR or whatever, then surely they'd just say, oh yeah, we're not selling now. But having I don't see how they can just keep it in this limbo stage and how long they'll do it for. How long's it been since they announced the club was up for sale? Has it been almost a year? Martial, Mount and Delo. You think Delo's scoring a goal, Mackenzie? Come on. Come on. They'll be here till they croak. And then their kids will be there until we croak. Oh, God. Okay, Amrabat doing a cheeky little prayer there. That's good to see. Hopefully it will counterbalance the dead hyena in the pitch. Delo scores a goal and does 10 different celebrations. Yeah, he needs to make the most of it when he does score. Glazers will be gone before Delo finishes celebrating. Oh, God. How is Roy Hodgson even still alive, let alone managing a team? Like, do you think he genuinely, like, chooses the tactics or everything, or is he just a front man like Sleepy Joe? There's some bad juju at this club, says Mackenzie. Delo only scores bangers, it's fine. Yeah, and he only scores once a season. Do we really want to use his one goal now? I don't know. Jayhan, yo, how's it going, man? Jayhan, get your score prediction. Yep, there's Delo down the right wing, and he passes it into nobody. Hannibal presses though, very good. Palistri as well. Let's get this timer on the go. Okay, we are at the... Cool. Okay. So it looks like we're pressing. Delo again. Heavy touch there. Varane to Delo. Okay, it's a foul to Crystal Palace. Little bromance going on there between Jayhan and Mackenzie. Bloody hell. You guys want me to get you your own chat room in the server? See, I mean, you look at other United pages and other United YouTube channels, you've got people calling each other idiots. You know nothing. You're an idiot. Swearing, shouting profanity. I mean, you look at Old Truthford, home of honestly biased sports content, and you've got people saying, love you. Love you. I mean, look at that. You're my guy. Set us a private chat in the Discord. Love you too. It's just it's just a lovely, wholesome Tuesday night. Now we just need 3 points before it all goes to shiz. Jayhan, don't get used to it. You know Mackenzie's going to say that he hates you once we concede. He's going to go off on everyone. Can only bring the positive vibes. Good man, good man. Okay, Hannibal down the right to Delo. Varane. Looks like we are taking a hold of possession, which is good to see. Yeah, we all want to score against Henderson, don't we? Okay, Amrabat, what can he do at left back? Passes it back to Varane. Yeah, 4-0 thumping, please. So Henderson can shut up, says Jehan. Mackenzie until Luke with his obsession with Hannibal gets here. Then it gets wicked. Don't say his name. Apparently, if you say Luke Taylor into a mirror 3 times, he just appears behind you wearing his Hannibal shirt. I mean, that's me as well, so let us enjoy it till it lasts. Yep. I think we don't even concede tonight, so fear not, guys. Okay, so from what I'm seeing online, apparently Dean Henderson is being booed by Manchester United fans, which is kind of hilarious. Oh, beautiful flick from Mount to Casemiro. He tried to find Pellistri. Pellistri chases. And presses well. Okay. Oh my God, Mackenzie, man. He's asking the hard-hitting questions here. Okay, Amrabat to Varane. Pellistri tries to find Hannibal. Still in the box, wriggling around. Oh, yeah, no, it was off balance there. Okay, Varane to Maguire. Maguire on the ball. To Delo. What can Delo do? Hannibal. Hannibal's looking pretty confident here. No. Run. On a bit of a serious note, hopefully Mount can get a goal or an assist so we avoid that 007 meme. We finally handed it over to Havertz, don't want it back. I think even if he does get a goal or an assist tonight, they'll say it's not in the league, so he's still 007 in the league or something like that. So don't pay too much attention to them. Amrabat, what was that? Amrabat with a ball that has landed on to Mars. Be even worse because of his shirt number. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Mount's going to score tonight. I do believe in fairies. I do. Okay, Crystal Palace on the ball. Looks like they're forming an attack. Ayew versus Delo. Yep, completely gets past Delo. And Maguire with a great interception there. If Maguire doesn't intercept that, that's a goal. Note that down. Okay, and it's a free kick to Crystal Palace. Very good from Maguire. Coke, but honestly more interested in the drink that it's mixed with. What? This is a family-friendly stream, guys. What are you mixing with your beverages? What's going on here? To be honest, I just want to get a win so we don't have to go through therapy again. Okay, free kick to Palace. Defended by Anthony Martial. Delo hoofs it out of the box. The short form of a drink is also known as JD. Good old Jack. "10 minutes in, guys. We are absolutely dominating, and it's been a lovely evening so far. Wholesome evening. Wholesome evening. Lots of love going around. Positivity's high. 10 minutes in, dominating at Old Trafford, and we're about to see a 2-0 demolition. I'd like to see a shot on target, but well, don't get greedy, Mackenzie. Okay, nobody likes someone who's greedy. Yeah. But yeah, a shot on target would be good. Varane down the right, looks for a ball to. I don't know who that was to be honest. Okay, Crystal Palace playing it at the back. Halfway line screamer by Delay. Mackenzie, are you what Luke is to Hannibal, but you are to Delay? Is that what we're seeing here? Romeo, I'd like to see Amrabat play a full game. I don't know if he'll play a full game because he was coming back from an injury as well. But then actually, who's going to come on for him? That's a good question. Actually, who's going to come on for left back for Amrabat? That's my brother. Why is he here? Who's your brother, Mackenzie? Henderson getting chipped would be fantastic. Henderson slip, Henderson chip, all would be pretty good. I think Ten Hag will 2-foot Hodgson if we concede. Hopefully not, because that would literally shatter his glass ankles. Romeo is. Romeo, can you confirm if you are literally Mackenzie's brother? And then we can have a little family therapy session on stream. Okay, this has now turned into Jeremy Kyle. I don't know. It's bedtime. Don't know why he's here. And please don't tell your parents about us. What is unfolding before my eyes? And okay, back to the football. Casemiro to Martial. Harry Maguire looking confident. Amrabat to Mason Mount. Mason Mount plays it back. I wish all of our goals would be like the one that we scored against Bayern Munich with Casemiro. We need to see more of that. Some more liquid football. Amrabat's head is shining under the Old Trafford lights. Casemiro goal versus Bayern was so beautiful. Joga bonito. Amen, man. Amen. We need to see more of that. The problem is I don't want to root for Dean Henderson to make a mistake, because I know that if I put that energy out there, Onana's going to make an absolute clanger. Alexa, play Shine Bright Like a Diamond, says Jan. Henderson getting chipped, Henderson getting chipped, Henderson getting chipped. He never comes off of his line though, does he? Oh, he's off his line now, but Delo's so sloppy, man. I don't know why he arches over every time that he's defending as well, like it's going to somehow put off the attacker. Do you know what I mean? Like he arches his back or something, so like he huddles down like a little gremlin or something. I feel it in my nuggets. Great. It's 8:15 on a Tuesday night and I am talking about Mackenzie's nuggets. What did I do wrong in life to end up where I am today, guys? What path led me here? Maguire back to Onana. Beautifully collected. You did so many things right to get here. I've made it, man. This is the top of a mountain right here. Okay, so Jahan and Mackenzie, you guys are the MVPs of the stream at the moment. And when I say MVPs of the stream, I mean continued customers of the Old Truthford YouTube channel. So I thought I would give you guys a little exclusive. So I know that Mackenzie's not a big fan of the whole influencer boxing scene, but I'm planning on creating a show for some big boxing cards. So I'm going to start off with the Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis, KSI Tommy Fury card. And it's going to be a show called Punch Drunk. And the concept is, at the start of the video, or start of the live stream, we can all pick our fighters. And then, for every fight, every time our fighters lose a round, we have to either take a certain amount of alcohol in, and by the end of the stream, I don't know where I will be, but it's gonna be interesting. Henderson limping a bit there, and he's whistling. Is he gonna come off? But Henderson looking like he's injured. We're not even gonna get to score against him. But guys, what do you think about the concept for the boxing / MMA show, Punch Drunk? Not going to do a shot every time they lose a round, because I think I'd probably end up getting my stomach pumped or something like that. But I'm thinking I need to work out the alcohol limit and everything like that. So essentially, the prelim cards would be a lower volume of alcohol, but when we get onto the main events, it may be a shot every round. Okay, let's have a look here. Mackenzie here every game. I see you, bro. I appreciate it. To be fair, guys, I may need to create you your own category on the Discord, because then I can actually make sure that I'm keeping tabs of the real ones who are tuning in. For a start, let me be one of the first in Discord. Never missed a vid. What a guy. I'd watch just because it's you, baby girl. Oh, thanks, Mackenzie. You make me feel so special. Bye bye, Henderson, says Ilmi. Yeah. Shame for him. He couldn't be around when he was about to concede. So Mackenzie's vision of Henderson getting chipped didn't come into fruition. We can't get you cancelled every win, please. Not every round. Yeah, every win does actually sound a lot more manageable, doesn't it, Jehan? I like the sound of that. I'm not exactly the heaviest drinker either, so I don't know if that would end well. We just end up talking a lot of shiz about other United content creators. Delo finished now. No goal for Delo. Oh, so because Henderson's come off, now Delo's not going to score. Drink responsibly, kids. Drivers of Dubai gang. Yeah, I'm going to start with that card. Because I think there's actually going to be quite a lot of knockouts on there as well. Tell me, what? Oh my god. Garnacho, who assisted him? If that was Hannibal, then can someone please rewind the stream and see who assisted him? Oh, Delo got the assist. Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, fair play, Delo. Did you see that liquid football? Okay, so Garnacho plays it to... Okay, so Pellistri picks it up. Delo in a lot of space, cuts it back, and Garnacho. Boom. Delo, fair play, man. Fair play. Good run. Good cross as well, for once. And Garnacho get into the penalty spot. Good finish. Feel bad for the Crystal Palace defender. Really should have stopped that, but very good. Okay, 1-0. Light work. I would like to thank Jehan and Mackenzie for the positive vibes, because that's really what set the tone here. And I think the players could feel that on the pitch. Ilmi just pops up, says goal and leaves. Yeah, he literally just came into the chat to say there was a goal. Great. I wish we could fit Rashi and Garnacho into the same team. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Because I don't know what's going to happen with Rashford when Garnacho properly comes into his prime. Because if he actually fulfills his talent, then Garnacho could be pushing Rashford out. I'm watching the game and comment from time to time. Don't worry, Omi, I appreciate it. We've absolutely dominated this game, haven't we? What are the stats saying? Let's have a quick look. Oh my god. Liquid football has arrived. 89% pass Delo on the right. Delo shoots. Oh, saved. No Delo goal. Sorry, Mackenzie. 68% possession, almost 90% pass accuracy. Domination. Pure domination. I'm glad we've dominated. We should be Delo nearly. I told you he's getting it today. I mean, go back to recording. I said Pellistri would assist Garnacho and Garnacho would come to the penalty spot. It happened to be Delo instead of Pellistri, but just saying. Admin got to get us our own chat room after games. People could come listen to us. I'll look into it. Okay, Casemiro on the ball. Fizzes the ball. Oh, he was looking for Pellistri, but didn't quite get through to him. All I need now is a Hannibal assist. No, a Pellistri assist. And a Mount goal. And then we'd be close enough to a prediction. So when are the special titles coming to the Discord? Bro, I'm still on the stream. I'll give you... Oh, Pellistri? Oh, last inch tackle there. The special titles will be coming at the end of the stream, my friend. Fear not. For the live stream regulars. Pellistri's had a couple of chances where they're being a bit close every now and then. Title should be Admin's Babies. Yeah, baby. Jehan, do you agree with Admin's Babies? If you want Admin's Babies, I'm happy to goal. Casemiro again? Yes, beautiful. 2-0. Oh, we're playing liquid football. Who got the assist? Who crossed? Was that Delo again? Or was it Pellistri? I think it was Pellistri. I needed to place a bet because it's going to be 5. It actually could be 5. Oh no, it's Mount. So that's an assist for Mount. Boom. 007's gone. Charlie, I thought you'd pop up. Casemiro with another header for a set piece, just like you said. Screw it, the title will be Liquid Football. Are we going with Admin's Babes or Admin's Babies? Up to you guys. I mean, I'm not a betting man, Ilmi, but if I were you, I would put every penny you have on it being 5-0. Oh, Martial was tackled there. Is Casemiro a top goal scorer? How many has he scored? He had 2 against Bayern and then 1 now. Is it 3? Is that all you need to be our top goal scorer? 4 goals. When was the other one? I'm trying to remember. Nottingham Forest? I think he may have got one back at Nottingham Forest, but no, fair play. Good old Romeo. Ilmi. Well, I have a kid, so that's not a good choice for me to bet. Bet your kid on the result as well. I'm sure you can find some place on the black market to do that. Amrabat, beautifully challenged, and he wins the foul. What a man. Could have been against Henderson, but we let it slide next time. You know, Henderson's the type of person to to come out after the game and say, "Oh, it's just a shame I got that injury. I mean, otherwise the result could have been different." Ilmi, you'll set the kid up for life with a bet on United. Bet Safo. When the fun stops, bet more because you're just on a low, but you will be on a high again. Bet more and you will get more fun. Keep betting. Bet, bet, bet. But I'm not a betting man. Yeah, he will need to work all of his life after my bet. What are kids for? They're there to work. Back in my day, they were going up chimneys, yeah? Okay, Amrabat. Back. 50k on 5-0. Okay, Delo down the right wing to Palistri. Here's a question for you all. Does Palistri have a bit of a... He's young, but I'm just highlighting it now for the future. Does Palistri have a bit of... Not back. Does Palistri have a bit of a choker kind of mentality at the moment? Because there was a moment in the Bayern Munich game where he was very close to getting a shot on target, but then the defender intercepted. So if he anticipated that a bit more, could have potentially got a goal. He had that moment in this game. It's looking... Mount is everywhere. Jahan. Oh no, please God. Just realised from back in my day comment. Mackenzie, what your age? Please God, let it be legal, please. Okay, I'm legal in my country, baby. What? Okay. Jesus Christ. And you want me to create a chat room with you people? Okay, well, I'm hoping Mackenzie's not based in Nigeria, if we're going based off of legal ages. Answer a question, please. FBI might be at my doorstep. Please. The FBI are already there, mate. I called them about an hour ago. Too much love going on in this chat for my liking. The black chat room where we bet kids. Oh my God, what is happening? The channel's going to get taken down before we've even got started, man. Okay, I'm going to focus on the game while you guys pick another topic to talk about. Amrabat is on fire, Ilmi. He's doing a solid job, just as Ten Hag predicted before the match. Oh, that was poor split, Amrabat and Maguire. Amrabat, good challenge. Amrabat stuck his arm out a bit too long there. I think in another circumstance that could have ended up in a penalty. Mackenzie with his infinite wisdom. Still not seeing that Delo goal, man. May have got the assist, but I'm waiting on that Delo goal. Yeah, Maguire's looking okay today. To be fair, I don't know that much about this Crystal Palace side. Do you guys know if this is their, like, even close to their strongest 11, or is this just completely their B team? Yeah, maybe Evans shared a note with him or two. Jehan, okay, so what's your opinion on Daniel James? Ricky the GOAT loves him, so if you don't, you'll be classified as having zero ball knowledge. Where's Daniel James anymore? Is he still with Leeds in the Championship? Why is Daniel James even getting brought up still? It's 2023. Oh yeah, he moved to Fulham, didn't he? You could make an argument that if Daniel James was still in the side instead of Cristiano Ronaldo when he joined, then our results could have been better, since he did provide a lot of legs for that front line. But I mean, he's just mayor, isn't he? Couldn't be shown up by a man collecting a pension. No discrimination against pensioners here. All are welcome. I think this is the C team for Crystal Palace. Okay, well, it doesn't matter either way. We're the best. James better than Anthony. Oh, come on, Mackenzie. Stop it. Stop it. Romeo, should recall Greenwood. He will get 5+ goals. Greenwood. I don't think he... I'd never say never. If the Qatar takeover happens, I would not be surprised if Greenwood just comes back. Because they seem like the type of people who would just be like, well, he wasn't convicted, didn't commit a crime, who gives a shiz, bring him back. If the takeover doesn't happen, then we're just PR Disney FC at the moment, so Greenwood will not come back. I think he'd get more goals than 5 though. We'd win the league with James. Is this your infinite football knowledge talking, Mackenzie, or? Ilmi, I think he is only fast, but in total he is not as good as we think he is. He didn't have a good cross on him. He didn't. I think Greenwood should be back. He's a good player. Is there anyone in the chat who's Greenwood out, Greenwood in? What does everyone actually think about Greenwood? Because I didn't get a chance to make a video on it at the time. What do you guys actually think about Greenwood? Imagine Smalling and Martinez. Nah, we would have won the title last year. Smalling? What are you? Chris Smalling? I think some of you need your bloody head wobbled. Why do you think that we'd win the league with Smalling? Told you, man. 4-0 inbound. United. Suhan, the Oracle. Mackenzie. James wins ball back on halfway line, box down wing, puts in beautiful cross to Hoyland on last day to win the league. What about all the games beforehand, though, when he just misses sitters, doesn't cross well, and yeah, just kind of flops on the floor. Mount to Varane. Mount with a loose ball there, but Garnacho recovers. Garnacho with a ball across the pitch. Good ball. Picks out Delo. Delo to Casemiro to Hannibal. Hannibal should have found Martial there, but he played out wide to Pellistri. Pellistri with the poor pass again. Pellistri, man. Wake up. Pellistri's not had a very good game, in my opinion. Smalling, career mode GOAT. Well, if they're a virtually good player, then that's all that matters, really, isn't it? It's just for Ricky and me sometimes. To be honest, I don't actually watch a lot of that content, but from what I've seen of good old Rick Star, he kind of just makes all of his opinions all off feeling, doesn't he? I don't think he's the type of guy to actually look at any stat or anything like that. He's a man from one of the big United channels that shall not be named. But is essentially just like a 70-year-old who has very controversial opinions, but people keep around because controversy sells. Not that one, so that should give it away, Mackenzie. To be honest, I haven't actually watched like United content from other channels in a while. Like, I get flooded with it sometimes on Twitter, but so I can't really escape it. But Stretford Paddock go to channel. Well, Stretford Paddock are the OGs. Shout out to Full-Time Devils, man. This one better though. Oh, Mackenzie, stop it. Stop it. They have changed 1,000 times the name, right? They changed it twice. Or they've only changed it from Full-Time Devils to Stretford Paddock, I believe, because I think Full-Time Devils was like a proper corporation kind of thing, so they couldn't get the name for it, I'm guessing, or they just wanted to start brand new, I don't know. But yeah, lived off that content when I was younger. That's fair enough. Watch what you like, but Ricky is fun to watch always. Is just his opinion is always opposite. It's hilarious. Yeah. To be fair, it's entertaining. He's an entertaining guy. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't base my football opinions off the man. Stretford Paddock got their own non-league team. Oh, they're going down the #United route. I think they got commercial and I have stopped watching them. It's weird because I found their earlier content less commercial, and that was when they actually had like a proper company running them. Whereas now, Stretford Paddock, from what I've seen a few people say that they are commercial now, even though it's the actual people who were presenting the show doing it. So I don't know, it's weird. You wouldn't think that it would be as commercial, but Varane at the back here. We're still dominating. It's basically, this game's going to be decided on how clinical the youth will be. Garnacho's shown he can be clinical. It's Palestri's turn now. Palestri needs to get more involved in the game. Yeah, he does, 100%. I think I think this is the thing. I think Palestri's kind of had a bit of a stinker today. He's been involved, but not in the way that you'd like. Jahan. In my opinion, United stand more bearable though than Stretford Paddock, in my opinion, but nothing beat Old Truthford. That's my guy. It's a hard one. I've got a love-hate relationship with United stand. I think they do so many things that are good, but then it's just like, I think there is an underlying kind of point to all of their content, which I don't know. I could break it down further, but I'm not really in the game to just shiz on other people's content. Mackenzie, this channel better because it's one dude basically chilling with mates in the chat. 100%, man. This is the thing, like, I don't... Like, if it was up to me, when it comes to the future of this channel, I would... Like, I never want it to actually become a commercialized channel. Like, sure, would I have to do, like, this is like way into the future if it ever gets this far, but would I ever want to do brand deals or anything like that? Maybe, because that seems to be the only way that you can actually earn money and turn it into a professional job. But I'd never do it at the cost of like just selling my soul to so I can actually say what I think about things. But yeah, that's the idea. It's just a chat. Like, I don't like the idea also of content creators thinking that their opinions are better than the people that watch them, because it's like nobody knows what's going on in these football clubs. We can all have different opinions and stuff like that, but nobody truly knows what's going on. Like, the idea that some random person who watches Manchester United and has no coaching badges can talk about tactics that Ten Hag's going to implement, when Ten Hag has multiple coaching qualifications, UEFA qualified, has been a manager for 15 plus years or however long. Like, it's just mental. So I don't understand why certain content creators get such a big head about, oh yeah, my opinion, all of this. So I don't know. That's just me. Goldbridge got some funky opinions. Sometimes he kind of just goes whatever everyone's saying. Yeah, I got that feeling as well. With some things, it's like, that's another thing that I'm not a big fan of with content creators when they play to their audiences. It's like, yeah, you can create a good echo chamber and you can get a bunch of people just kind of all saying the same thing, but like, why don't you just say what you really think instead of what you think you should say? Jahan, that's fair enough, but I kind of grew up on United stand, so I can't really dislike them. Yeah, that's the thing. I grew up on Full-Time Devils, and then I had a phase when I was like binging United stand content when I was when I was younger and everything, and then it just got to a point where I was like, why is this negative all the time? And then I thought, okay, I'll do something. But yeah. Ilmi, please do not forget us when you become famous. Do you think I'm the type of person to forget people? Come on, Ilmi. I'm gonna create this this group chat when we're all finished and give you guys a special titles because you guys are the proper OG live stream gang. I mean, without you guys, none of this would be possible. So it's like, nah, I'm not about that. As free, gotta get the personals of admin so you don't forget us when he's rich. It's not about money, man. It's about sending a message. Hopefully, you guys know what movie that's from. Surely there'll be some people here. But nah, I don't really. Again, like most people, you could say this is a criticism to some people's content. Sometimes it's just tailored to make as much money as possible. I would prefer to keep the channel as authentic for as long as I can, rather than just immediately going, oh yeah, I'll take this quick money so then I can spam my audience with loads of pointless shiz. Like, believe it or not, I've actually been offered a few like mini sponsorship kind of things for the Instagram page, but I was just like people have decided to follow the page, and that's half time 2-0. I mean, not really much to talk about. We're just dominating. I mean, Crystal Palace haven't really put anything forward. Casemiro header, Garnacho. Love to see it. Need to update score admin. I do. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, as I was saying, it's like I'd prefer to keep it as authentic as possible. I don't like the idea of just selling out. Because like all of you guys, I've watched all of these other channels and stuff, and I know what I would like in a channel and what I wouldn't like and all of this stuff. So it's like I'm not gonna just do it all for for a quick payday. Mackenzie, I'm not an influencer and my footy opinion's goated. Where's that Delo goal, mate? Jehan, on the last point though, shout out to Flex, though, my guy. He's so good, and support him as well. A real nice guy. Yeah, he seems like a genuine guy. I haven't watched a lot of his content at all, to be honest. But yeah, seems fairly good. Admin definitely 22. Good guess. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Mackenzie, I've been here since 50 followers on Insta. I don't know whether I believe that, man. If you have, that's mad, because it's almost been 3 years, which is mental. Jehan, it's also really fun for us to watch the game and interact with you. Yeah, it's good to actually have a chat rather than just being spoken to. I think it's nice to have a chat with you guys as well. Like, it's not just like I'm not just doing it to I don't know, to get views or whatever. Like, it's actually nice having a chat with other United fans, because I think it creates a better atmosphere than just watching the game by yourself and then watching a YouTube channel or video by yourself. Like, when it's a I don't know. So when we lose a game, the current situation for some people could be like, watch a stream where there's not really any interaction, and then watch a video which is going to be negative because naturally, like, the scoreline's been terrible as well. So it's like, it's just I don't know. I like it. Yeah, it's good having someone who knows ball to talk to during game instead of my brother. Hey, don't do Romeo like that, Mackenzie. Ilmi, I really love your posts. I think they are well, and most of the time right to a point. Yeah, I think the natural progression will. Thank you, and I think the natural progression will be Ilmi to move all the opinionated posts over to the YouTube channel. So then the Instagram's still going to be going. That's going to be just purely information-based posts, and then on the YouTube channel it'll just be more opinionated. So when I do those long posts, instead of having to read it, it'll just be like a 5 to 10 minute YouTube video. But yeah, I need to still get the setup sorted for making short-term content as well, because I've got all the live stream set up now. But yeah, definitely going to do more opinionated stuff on the channel. Suhan, yeah, we need to score more goals and make better decisions in the final third. Amen. I think Palistri's been somewhat. He's not been ghosting because he has been involved. Has Martial really been involved? I haven't seen too much of him. Garnacho, obviously very good. Mount been running everywhere, but and picked up the assist for the Casemiro corner. So shout out to Mount. Hannibal, impressed. I think he's got quite a physical presence. I mean, he's everywhere. With both Hannibal and Mount, they've got a lot of legs in that midfield to cover for Casemiro, and it's not exactly the toughest opposition, so I can see why we're dominating possession. When it comes to the defence, Amrabat, solid game. Delo picked up the assist, so can't really complain too much about him. Maguire, great interception in the first half. There was that cross that came into the box, and if Maguire hadn't reached out for it, which he very well could have been scared to do, considering he scored that own goal doing the exact same thing for England, we would have conceded had Maguire not done that. Varane as well, just solid. And Onana hasn't had to make a save, has he? So, fully decent. Perfect first half of football there. The low goal coming, don't you worry, says Mackenzie. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, mate. Charlie, how comfortable do we look? Palace obviously not bothered tonight, but without Bruno, maybe we retain the ball more. I think it's too early to say that. I think the level of opposition is definitely playing a factor into that. Also, I don't think Crystal Palace are really that style of team. I mean, Burnley, I know they have been focusing on keeping more possession since Vincent Kompany's come in, so can't really so yeah, I don't know if it's because of Bruno. Not a toxic reactionary forum, this is a good sensible chatting space. Good to hear. Cheers, Charlie. Smart people here, Charlie, other than Mackenzie, obviously. Eshaw, Mount looking good. Yeah, Mount's sharp. Should have 2 assists, but Palistri fumbled. Yep. Karma on my boy Palistri, says Jehan. Mackenzie, he been good, but should have scored that. Karma, trust the process, bro. Trust. Okay. Can't remember, did Ahmad and Palistri join the same season? I think they did, because Ollie signed both of them. I was surprised why we got both of them at the same time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they joined at the same season. Eshaw, I talked about it in the Burnley game, and it seems like Erik Ten Hag looks to be bringing it back. If our first press fails, we fall into a mid-block or just limit space between the lines. So good signs, in my opinion. Okay. It's good for you, Eshaw, it's good for me. Charlie, Palistri has been getting in the right positions, but has been very raw and some touches letting him down. But he's direct and things happen when he has the ball. Yeah. I think I think Pellistri, I don't know. The one question I have from Pellistri after this game, and again, it's only one game, so I'm not going to draw too many conclusions, but I don't know if he's got that killer instinct that Garnacho has, because he's been in positions where you think, oh, okay, he's going to make the most out of this, and he doesn't really do it. But whereas Garnacho would snatch at those opportunities. Ilmi, by the way, do you think that Sancho will say sorry? I don't think he will, and my opinion of the whole Sancho situation is this. I think Sancho knows that he can't cut it at Manchester United. He can't cut it at the Premier League. So what he's going to do is he's not going to apologise, and he's going to use this smokescreen to essentially get away with his poor performances. So then when he joins another club or whatever, he'll have a whole story of, oh yeah, the manager never liked me, and that's why I never really hit the ground running. And Ollie, he got fired, so then we didn't build enough momentum, all of this stuff. So Garnacho's already got a built-in excuse, either mentally and for anybody that he speaks to, when he doesn't apologise for Ten Hag. I think that's what's really happening here. Because if he saw himself having a future at Manchester United, he'd apologise. Because unless Ten Hag has literally been making like jokes at him or something in training to make him think, oh yeah, I'm a scapegoat, all of this stuff, then yeah, I can't see it. And it's not like any reports have come out to suggest that Ten Hag was in the wrong. No teammates or anything. Like, teammates are urging him to apologise. So obviously, I think Sancho's got one leg out of the club. And add on to all of this, the reports of like Sancho being looked at from other clubs. He knows what he's doing. Still can't believe Ahmad joined for 30 mil. He joined for 30 mil. One sec, let me fact check this. He'd reported fee of 25 to 40 million euros. Okay, yeah, so it could be including bonuses, but I don't know. But yeah, so around 30 mil. That's mad. Just think if Ahmad didn't get injured, he'd be playing over Pellistri right now. 100% he would be playing over Pellistri. And Luke, don't forget him. Yeah, Luke's been banished. I don't know where Luke is right now. I think he's probably just taking photos of his TV screen on his phone of just Hannibal every time he comes onto the screen. Oh God, Luke, if we say his name one more time, he'll come back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Are you sure? Okay, but what does he say after he fails at a new club as well? By that point, he'll already have enough money and he'll go to Saudi Arabia. That's Sancho's career path. Unless he picks up the form, which he could very well do in, let's see, maybe Spain or Italy. I could see Jadon Sancho going to Juventus maybe. He seems like a Juventus type of player. But yeah. Yeah, but even with Ole, he didn't play good. Yeah, Ole played him on the right wing, and then he was like, yeah, I prefer the left wing. People said it as though like Sancho was saying, he was always a left winger. But no, what happened was Ole brought him in, played him on the right wing, and then Sancho was like, yeah, I'm not actually liking this. And then Ole was probably thinking, well, we just spent this money on you. we were waiting for you for 2 summers, and now you don't want to play in your position. Great. Charlie, on the killer instinct mode, perhaps it's a symptom of being an outside winger, i.e. right-footed right winger, whereas Garnacho from the left will always be killer because of cutting inside. That's true. Yeah, no, fair shout there. Mackenzie, Sancho genuinely seems a different person from Dortmund. Well, I'm just seeing loads of reports. I can't be asked to actually post them on my Instagram because I don't know why it adds to the story. But like, I'm just seeing loads of posts every now and then about him staying up late at night playing PlayStation or something, and I'm like, what is going on? Play different, looks different. It was in installments farming. What I don't understand about some players in the Premier League is that a lot of, I don't know if this is just at United, but we've got this idea that when youngsters come to United, they have to bulk up immediately for the Premier League. But when you look at Sancho in the Bundesliga, he was slim, all of this stuff. So like, why are we telling people to bulk up and then they're not performing? Like, I don't know, they just look sluggish. Why would we not prefer them to just be quick and rapid and just a little less physical? I don't get it. Especially in a league where they give fouls away for nothing anymore. Do you really need to be as physical? No, but Italian defences will tear him to shreds, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe Spain or Germany then for Sancho. But then we've seen Hazard go to Spain, and Spain, like, Spanish teams are kind of going down a more physical route. You look at Vinicius Jr., you look at Jude Bellingham. I guess a Barcelona move potentially for Sancho. I could see a Barcelona move. If they were willing to actually risk the money on him. Ahmad has one less Europa League goal than Ronnie. I know my goat. I'll always remember the Ahmad Europa League goal under Solskjaer. I think it was his first goal for the club. When he comes on, Bruno may have played the ball long to him, and then he like headers the back of it. So like it was a really like inventive goal. You don't see a lot of goals like that. Okay, so Mason Mount's coming off for Victor Lindelof here. I don't think that'll be because of an injury, but more of a precaution because Mount is coming back. He's picked up his assist. There's no point risking him. There's no point risking him, Milmy. Like, I mean, he's picked up his assist already. He's ran a lot. He's coming back from injury. Cool. Yeah, Sancho been playing with... well, the second half has kicked off. Let's get this sorted. Right. Bear with me, folks. Yeah, Sancho been playing with Tammy Abraham on FIFA. Yeah. Sancho, it's like, didn't he come out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do everything to fight for the badge," but you can't get over your own pride and apologize? He's definitely gone. He's 100% gone in January. Even Ronaldo, when he stormed down the touchline, like he apologized and came back into the team. Oh, Ten Hag's just coming out of half time waving to people. Looks like the tactical toilet break lasted a bit longer for Ten Hag than he would have hoped. True, seeing it with Lissandro as well this season. Lissandro looks bigger this season than last. I don't know about that. Maybe. Hazard plagued with injuries, though, to be fair, yeah. Barca will go with Felix. Would Sancho play a different role to Felix though? Who's Barca's right winger at the moment? Bit fatty though. Fatty Batty. Lindelof playing left back, Lindelof at right back under Rangnick against Atleti. Yeah, he got man of the match for that performance, I believe, from some people. Yeah, it makes sense, but I thought this game is so good for him to score a goal. Yeah, would you prefer Mount to score? I don't know, to be fair, as a fan. Would you prefer Mount to score a goal in this game and potentially get injured in the second half? Or would you prefer to just take him off now that he's got an assist and go on our merry way? Also, Ten Hag was late, so he should say sorry. I think when he came out of the tunnel, he was kind of doing a sorry sign with his hands. That was very good, Ilmi. I like it. Saying he's the legend coming through or something? Her McKenzie? Okay, here's an interesting stat. Crystal Palace have scored all 10 of their goals this season after the 45th minute. So they clearly come out stronger in the second half. However, a different stat to rival that one is... Wait, what did Maguire just do there? Okay, Palace on the attack. Okay, we've got the ball back. I think, but a stat to rival that one is the fact that when we're winning going into half time at Old Trafford, I don't think we have lost a game in like 200 games or something, so we've already won. Fear not. Wait, Sancho said that he's the legend coming through when he joined United. Ilmi, and our defenders are Lindelof and Lord Maguire. Nearly 10 years. It's mad, isn't it? Shows the mentality of Manchester United though, doesn't it? Where it's like, we do not let leads slip when we're at home. If that doesn't show you the psychological impact that fans have on the players, that's an amazing case study. Sancho said something about replacing Cantona and being a new legend in an interview with what's-his-face in Beta Squad. I did not see that, but that is absolutely mental if he did. Hopefully it was one of the good ones from Beta Squad. AKA Nico or Chunks. I don't know why Maguire has become this bad. The first season, I think it was the best one for United. Used to love Maguire when he first joined. It's so weird with Maguire because it's literally as soon as Ronaldo came into that squad, it's like Maguire had his balls chopped off. And ever since then, he just hasn't... Because I think the pressure went more so on him because the Ronaldo fans, the hardcore Ronaldo fans, weren't happy with him because they saw him as the reason United weren't winning. But, which fair enough, he was part of it because he ended up getting Solskjaer sacked. But I think Maguire just, ever since then, he just completely completely fell off a cliff with his confidence. AJ and Trunks, who had that interview. Okay. Reason we lost Europa League because he wasn't playing. I agree. It's crazy because it went from, Maguire's injured for the Europa League final. Everyone's disappointed. We think we're not gonna get the result because Maguire's not in the team. And then the Mykonos incident that happened that summer as well? Just everything turned against him. Everything all at once. And then now it's been, 2 years of just memes over and over again? Jahan's deserted the ship. Also, I don't like when our fans go and bully our players. It's a thin line, isn't it, between bullying the player and some things are just objectively funny. Like, I try not to, when a player's getting a lot of stick, I try not to create too much drama towards them. But then some of the Maguire memes, man, they just don't stop. Like, yeah. Evans coming on. Defo for Sir Maguire. Okay. Maguire also coming back from an injury, so we're not risking him, or are we seeing if Evans can do it with Varane, because them two will play with each other maybe in the league? To be fair, I think Maguire needs to take some of it on the chin, but when they boo him for playing, it's too much and would make any player fold. I don't think, from what I've been seeing online, I wouldn't. Casemiro cross, Martial, goal. 3-0 to Manchester United. Martial FC is alive and kicking. Okay, go back to the start of the stream where I said Martial would get a goal. Go on, go back to it. Did I say that? I don't know. I'll claim I did. Martial, 3-0. The one that only scores one goal and then injures himself. Okay, everyone stay calm. Ten Hag just needs to sub off Martial now. Sub him off. Off the left wing as well. From his original position. Solid finish as well, man. Jesus. Casemiro, amazing ball. So Casemiro with a goal and assist so far. Martial, boom. Man, that was such a tight angle. Left foot as well. Okay, Martial deserves to be our second choice striker. He's earned another 12 months with the club, in my opinion. He doesn't have to go in January. Okay, let's update this score. Suhan's almost there. I mean, 4-0. 4-0 is on the cards. We really needed this game as well to get our confidence back. Okay, Martial to Delo. Delo to Martial. Oh, Martial tries to do a little flick to Hannibal, but it didn't pay off. Martial's looking lively as well. Casemiro to Amrabat. Amrabat dictating the play here, which is letting Casemiro play some more threaded passes forward. Martial of all people, says AWB. I mean, never in doubt. Never in doubt. Martial is going to go on a scoring run now, which will see him get 40 goals and 10 assists, and we will have to pay that Ballon d'Or clause. And then we'll see who's laughing. I think the club will look to keep him, but the question is, will he be happy to play second fiddle? Martial 100% will be happy to play second fiddle. He's desperate to stay at United on his wages. Mackenzie, Ilmi, did you put that bet on? Ilmi. The confidence is not back as most of the first team players are not on the pitch. I'd argue that... Okay, so who here isn't a first team player? Amrabat could very well be a first team player. Casemiro, first team player. Varane, keeping a clean sheet, first team player. Onana, first team player, still got the clean sheet. Even if these aren't first team players, it's gonna increase the confidence of the squad because all of these players will be ready to come on. So if these people aren't first team players, these are players that are going to be on the bench. And when you look at the bench, you can say, "Oh, Garnacho, Garnacho tried to get the megs there. That was terrible." But yeah, it's just going to increase the confidence in the squad. No, I just love my kid, says Ilmi. Sorry. You love your kid more than money. What's wrong with you, Ilmi? Hughes and Eze coming on. Diego, another day, another Truthford Watchalong stream, gents. Good to see you, my friend. So Amrabat's off, Gore is on, Varane is off, and Evans is at the back now. Evans and Maguire again. Missed you, old buddy, old pal. Palace at 0 shots this game. We've just got a stranglehold on this. It's beautiful. We're here together, lads, watching the greatest team to ever play the beautiful game. You just get it, Diego. You just get it, man. Is Maguire playing left back now? That's weird. No, he's not. Casemiro is just dropping deep. Casemiro is so scared about Johnny Evans, Maguire backline that he's just like, yeah, let me just sit back a bit. Admin needs a David Attenborough voiceover for that line. I'll see if I can get my AI bots on the case. Going for a cheeky 6.9 for Hannibal. Evans, 10 out of 10. He's just a beautiful man, isn't he? Northern Ireland. So cringe when people do impersonations, isn't it? or accents. I mean, the people I'm most happy for are Martial FC because they've been starving for months and they've finally got something to nibble on. United Trail of his game. Is that guy that got his Twitter deleted or something, and then he came back and he's got from Martial display a picture, obviously. You've seen the Nike sponsor theory, haha. We don't speak of the cursed one. You're speaking in riddles, Diego. Nike sponsor theory, what's that? Educate me. He got banned and we played amazing. Came back and we were shit. He's genuinely cursed. Oh, God. I just see him. What I've seen him do on Twitter with that other guy who's got the picture of João Felix, who's a Chelsea fan, where they just constantly send like laughing faces of let's all laugh at this team or whatever. Apparently, Martial has only 21 goals and assists since losing his previous Nike sponsorship. So has he got a Nike sponsorship back, or? Now he's come back playing in the boots and got, okay, I could buy into this Nike theory. Martial, my goat, my star boy. Isn't he like 40? I swear Martial's like 40 years old. He will always be a Ballon d'Or contender though. Nobody can take that away from him. Listen, where Old Truthford goes, we follow. Amen. And we will dine in the gates of hell tonight, my brethren. That would have been a lot cooler if it wasn't for the voice crack. Jesus Christ. Okay, guys, this is turning kind of culty. I'm a bit worried. So, guys, how much would I have to pay to get an Old Truthford tattoo? I find that so weird. You know, people who like actually have like proper hardcore fan bases. Like I've watched YouTube channels for a few years, all of this stuff. I would never get a tattoo of like a YouTuber or of somebody else. It's mental. But Mackenzie disagrees, and he will be getting an Old Truthford tattoo on his ass. So QR code link to the channel. Wait, was that a save from Onana? Let's have a look at this. Great save from Onana. Was it directly at his foot or did he have to put his foot out? Strong foot, but save. Save nonetheless. Good save. Game's over. How dare we let them have a shot on target? Brick wall Onana. 10 out of 10 performance. Delo's had a fairly good game today. Good to see that Casemiro has been involved quite a lot with the last 3 results as well. I think he's definitely warmed up to the season after having a slow start. Onana in Albanian language means joke, saying "oh mother." Well, you learn something new every day. I mean, are you from Albania, Ilmi? Delo's getting this goal. Delo is not going to score. I'm sorry, guys, but the case is closed. Casemiro, man of the match. Oh, God, Donny van der Beek's coming on. It's been a while since we've seen this little. Oh. I do want every United player to do well, but if Donny van der Beek gets a goal, people are going to be calling for him to start in the Premier League. Was that Evans with a header? Evans' header almost goes in there. Let's see what you guys are saying. I forgot Holding played for Palace. Hairline revival is something biblical. What didn't win in? Holding disaster class, things you love to see. Mackenzie, admin hairline reveal. Mackenzie, it's not looking good, mate. It's not looking good. But nah, no reveals from me. Evans, come on. Casemiro, ping those balls. Game. Deaf man of the match. Yeah, easy man of the match for Casemiro today. Okay, let's get all of these polls out. What about in mine and Jehan's secret super chat? Hairline reveal there. What is this? What? How have we somehow got onto this? What would it take for me to do a hairline reveal? Okay, once we hit 1 million subscribers, I'll do a hairline reveal. Sound fair? You better get making those. You better get making those additional accounts. Reveal on Martial hat trick. Okay, yeah, sure. If Martial scores a hat trick this game, I'll reveal my hairline. 10 views on my live at a time. Realistic goal. Mate, that's small fry stuff. can't say 10 viewers on live at one time because you'll just get your brothers in. Maguire sliding challenge, good. Oh, a Martial hat trick for the season. Nah, I don't know about that, bruv. Rasmus is coming on to score the fourth. Things you love to see. Even though I don't think Martial will actually score 3 goals, I'm not taking those odds. Hopefully Højlund can actually get a goal because then that'll be 2 goals in 3 games for him. I wonder if people are actually going to give Maguire a fair rating tonight because he's played fairly well. Not too much of a threat from Palace, but he hasn't done too badly. Højlund officially on for Martial. Name a bigger downgrade. I've completely forgot about this, by the way, but if you guys haven't already, like the stream. I need to keep YouTube happy. Keep the lights on. In this dark abyss that I'm in. Somebody is surprised. I can see in the chat. Maguire leg snap, what? Delo to Maguire. Yeah, you better be you're joking about a player getting a leg snap. You are the worst, Mackenzie. Girl. And to think I was going to give you that private chat room where you could talk about betting on young boy. Never mind. Never mind. It's too late to apologise, mate. That's probably going to get copyright stricken. Shakar Sofyan is a star. He's our star man. The show will go on. Sofyan. Do I still get to be an admin baby? If you vow loyalty to Lord Maguire, then perhaps. It's not too late here at my place. It's 10:30 p.m. Okay, so you're only like an hour in front of me. Mackenzie's taken the knee for Maguire. Good to see. Just as I was beginning to forgive you, Mackenzie. Erik ten Hag kinda looks like Heisenberg. Bro. Come on, that whole Heisenberg thing was pushed. He's just a bald man with a beard, okay? He's a bald man with a beard. Does every bald man with a beard look like Heisenberg? He doesn't wear a hat. He doesn't make crystal meth, as far as we know. Come on, Mackenzie, you're better than that. Ending this stream on a stinker. Need to get him a Jesse and we'll be cool. Who would be Erik ten Hag's Jesse? Do you think Donny van der Beek would get a buzz cut? Shakar, Man United might have many problems, but manager ain't one of them. Amen, sir. Amen. Just like that, Shakar has become MVP of this stream. Diego, Mackenzie, you need to raise your games. Give him the hat and it's basically a photo of Heisenberg. Yep, we shift things quickly here. You have been bamboozled, Mackenzie. You've been bamboozled. Shakar has used his Wicked Wango card and now you find yourself at the bottom of the heap. You'd be lucky to be admin Bulls. No, I'm not going to say that. Rather than admin baby. Shakar, should you be so generous, you can donate. You may donate your MVP of the stream to Mackenzie. What do you choose to do, Shakar? The suspense is killing me. Oh, Shakar said it's too precious to donate. Mackenzie, you're out. Shakar, you're in. You're my guy now, Shakar. Okay, Casemiro to Pellistri. Pellistri going in to Højlund. Back to Pellistri. Oh, Pellistri tried to shoot first time, but snapped that out and was off balance. Well, the glorious Manchester United are well on their way here to yet another convincing win. Mackenzie's been left in the dirt. Shakar is left as the king of the world. Just looking at the stats here, we've had 707 passes in comparison to Crystal Palace's 335. We've doubled their fouls because we're true men. And yeah. Suhan, you say easy W's. You need that one goal, mate. And then you've got that prediction spot on, but until then. Shakar not even here anymore. Surely it's come back to me. Shakar will always be here in spirit. Shakar, I think I may actually create a little shrine for him over here. Maybe somewhere on the screen. Mackenzie, maybe I'll create like a corner of shame or something for you. Van de Beek, giving a foul away, doing nothing. Things you love to see. You need to say sorry, Mackenzie, just like Sancho says, Ilmi. Ilmi, this is why you're the new MVP of the stream. You just get it. You just get it. You don't need to explain morals to you. Mackenzie, I'm sorry, admin. Mackenzie, stop trying so hard. Onana, great save. And the clean sheet remains intact after a follow-up shot. Ilmi, MVP of the stream. Right there. Mackenzie, although I accept your apology, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, okay? My account is getting deactivated due to the situation. I'll be back. Shakar 2 pops up into the chat. Yeah, he's trying too hard now. His stream is almost up. Yeah, you can't force it, Mackenzie. I mean, you can't force getting MVP of the stream. Look at Ilmi. He's so relaxed, so laid back. He pops up in the chat when he needs to spoil a goal. I mean, that's what he's here for. Man, I've been trying since the stream started. Yeah, and it shows, Mackenzie. I hope you learn a valuable lesson here. Good things come to those who wait. Yeah, goal spoiler. Yeah, that's Ilmi. And he's MVP. So what does that say about you two, Mackenzie and Diego? Goodness. I think the only thing that could probably save Mackenzie right now is a Delo goal. Ilmi, yeah, I am the spoiler guy. I have faith of a 4-0 though, says Diego. Well, if Delo somehow scores and it ends up being 4-0, there'll be a lot of happy people in this stream. Just chose Limey because his kid. Little flick on. Palistri? Much like Palistri, Mackenzie, you're trying too hard, okay? I mean, need some composure. Need to be like Ilmi, need to be like an Anthony Martial. Just pops up when he needs to. Mackenzie, this is why you're on this stream, to get bullied, okay? This is why people keep coming back. If the low scores, I will not spoil for 2 games. Wow, 2 whole games. Thanks, Ilmi. How generous. Garnacho should have been anticipating that ball there. But to be fair, his legs are going to be tired. It's 87th minute. Yeah, Palestri definitely needs to work on his decision making, Diego. And that is why you're vice MVP, Diego. That's a great comment, great observation. I wish other people would come up with great observations like that. Wow, Lindelof with a great shot there. Garnacho shoots and save. We are peppering them. Can't believe one joke got me into this situation. People have been cancelled for less, Mackenzie. I mean, this is welcome to 2023, yeah? I'll continue to work on myself with the under 18 team while playing FIFA. I don't know why you're turning to FIFA, Mackenzie. You should be turning to God right now. Because Delo is not scoring this goal and you've been promising it all game. You got my hopes up. You know I'm a big fan of Delo. And here we are. Goalless. Deloless. Not gonna lie, this FIFA is absolutely... FIFA's been terrible since like... I don't know, FIFA 16, FIFA 17 at a push. Like, they've just destroyed the game. It used to be that, oh yeah, if you get shiny, that's awesome. Now there's like all these multicolored cards and like what? There's like legends and like different versions of people. Like, there's too much going on. It's too much going on. Does anyone actually like FIFA anymore? My controller nearly got reduced to atoms already. Yeah. Is it even a fun game to play though? Like when you come up, I don't even know how it works anymore. With Ultimate Team, do you just come up against people who have like ridiculous teams and flashback, throwback, legend, birthday, scream, future promise? Are they all the different types of cards that you can get now? Yeah, I think Pro Clubs is probably the only thing which is kind of redeemable on FIFA. That's the only reason I would buy or play it, to be honest. Well, I pre-ordered, I'm playing against all the Swape and the non-stop play. What types of random cards is it? Disease. Pro Clubs all day. Yeah. Nah, FIFA dumpster fire. Do you guys spend money on packs when it comes to FIFA? Be honest, be honest. There's no wrong answer here, but do you actually spend money on like packs and FIFA points and all of that stuff? Absolutely not. No way. Thank God. Okay, guys, we've got some people with sense. That's good to that's good to hear. It's all pay to win. Good. Well, not good. I mean, it's it's just sad, isn't it? Do they still do those like squad builder challenges and stuff? I used to watch some stuff back in the day with people doing that. But I don't even know if they still do them. Jesus, Garnacho just grilled that guy. Step overs for days. spend some money on foot. Ilmi. What? Okay, Ilmi's lost his MVP. It's What do you even? Isn't Fall Guys the game with the like little creatures that are running in a straight line? How do you spend money on that? Are you joking or like what? Don't tell me you spend money for like different skins or like what? What the hell are battle passes? Okay, that's full time. Back to the football. We have just smashed Crystal Palace 3-0. So much so that we didn't even really have to focus on the game. I mean, we could just blink at it every now and then and we would have the ball absolutely dominating. Just things you love to see. 2 clean sheets on the bounce for Onana. Confidence built. Some fairly solid saves from Onana as well. What more can you ask for? Based on everything that's going on in the Discord, I can see that the majority of people have voted for Casemiro to be their man of the match. I would agree. Picked up a goal and an assist. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Fortnite Battle Pass, but with Fall Guys. In an act of goodwill, I elect to hand my vice MVP to McKenz like Bruno. Diego, you're a hell of a man. And just like that, Mackenzie has won the MVP of the stream in the dying moments. Congratulations, Mackenzie. I know you'll be proud. Let Romeo know. And let your parents know. Very good. Very good. Just before everyone clocks off, because it is 10 o'clock, I will quickly go over player ratings. So let's have a quick look at this. So moving forward, guys, I am going to do a separate stream for player ratings / match reaction and stuff like that. But it'll just be another live stream that starts immediately after this one. So I'm going to do that from the Crystal Palace, moving on from the Crystal Palace game this weekend. But yeah, for this stream, let's run through the player ratings. So we're going to go, first of all, with Nana. Good old Nana. He is going to kept a clean sheet, made the foot save. Didn't really have to do too much, but solid game. I'm going to give him a generous 6.9. 6.9. Seems fair. Let's see. Varane. I think clean sheet, did what he needed to do. Not under too much threat, but solid game. Solid 7. Maguire. I'd say, well, Maguire saw out the entire game. Played fairly well. Prevented that goal from going in with the cross very early on. So I'm going to give him slightly higher than Varane. I'm going to give him 7.2. Let's see, Delo. Delo did pick up an assist. Was quite involved the entire game. Didn't get a goal though. He was a part of a clean sheet. I'm going to give him a 7.6 for Delo. Amrabat, not playing in his favoured position, but obviously performed very well. Moved into midfield later on. Promising signs for a utility player. 7-0. 7.0. On a side note, guys, Think about how many times under Ole, when we went into second choice or second-rate competitions like the Carabao Cup, we'd have to play Donny van de Beek starting, and we would get absolutely outrun. We'd maybe scrape like a 1-0 victory, but we'd have to bring on our best players to get it. All of these things. We've been able to rest Bruno and Rashford tonight and score 3 goals. If you can't see that the squad's getting better every single transfer window, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see, some technical difficulties. Well, this is Casemiro. I will give Casemiro goal, assist, involved in pretty much all of the play. I'm giving him an 8.5. I think without Casemiro, we don't win this game today. Let's see. Who else we got? We got the man Mason Mount. Mason Mount picked up the assist. Just a great guy. I will give him a 7.4. I think he was fairly involved in a lot of things today. And yeah, promising signs. Great corner. Let's see, Hannibal. I don't think he had too many highlights today. Solid performance. For the vibes, I think he gets some extra points, smiling with Ten Hag when he came off. So I'm going to give Hannibal a solid 6.9 with Onana. I don't think he quite did enough for a 7, but performed fairly well. Garnacho, the star boy. Garnacho will be receiving a solid 7.8. Lively, shots on target, clinical, beautiful doll. Let's look at Martial. Other than the goal, I think it was pretty quiet, but the goal was a quality finish. I mean, I don't think a lot of people could have scored that with their left foot. Due to the quality of finish. And he did play slightly longer. I think he's just above Mount. And yeah, I think he did well. Pelistri. Now, this is where we get into a bit of a disappointment zone. So let's change this to Crystal Palace as well. Pelistri, I think, was he above average? We won 3-0 and he was a part of it. So I'd say slightly above average, but didn't do much. 6.6. Okay. And that is the one and only admin player ratings. So let's see what you guys are saying. Let me pull this up 1 sec. Okay, Mackenzie's thanked all of his teammates for MVP of the stream. Ilmi's gone 16 now. Oh my god, Ilmi, how were you ever MVP of the stream? I'm going to shout out to Jehan, my guy. 2 more to Diego and Ilmi for letting me climb back up. Very well deserved. Maguire an 8, says Ilmi. Fair enough. Okay. I don't know why you guys are talking about Brandon Williams. Okay. Pellistri was bang average, so I'd say like 6.9. I think that would be generous. I think I don't know if for me 6.5 is average. So I think Pellistri was just above that because he was getting into positions, but it would have been worrying if he just wasn't involved in anything. But I think he won't be. He shouldn't be happy with that performance, to be honest. Okay, now let's see if the Discord results are out. I don't know if Discord results are just out yet. So let's have a look over here. Want my Ahmad back. By the way, do you think that we will win any cups this season? We've got the potential to win cups this season with a fully fit squad. 100%. Why not? Yeah, an FA Cup would be a step up. I would like to win one of the major trophies. When I say major, I mean in terms of Carabao Cup level. Just to take a step up every year for a better trophy. That's what we want to see, Mackenzie. Okay, let's see what the tweeters are saying. So it was a cameo from Dangor today on his 19th birthday. Congratulations to Dangor. I know he's a big fan of the channel. This one's for you, Danny. Carabao FA Champ / Prem. It's a vision. A vision, you say? I'm down to hear the vision. Amrabat is looking like a player. We needed someone like him that easily gives Casemiro space to go forward and not just have to be so defensive. Yeah, Casemiro was threading a lot of balls in between the lines once Amrabat moved into the midfield rather, and it was just a beautiful sight to see, beautiful sight to behold. Let's go back over here. And we can move that there. Okay, here we go. Casemiro was absolutely cooking today. Yeah, it was. Beautiful scenes. So just as we wait for... Okay, here we go. So let's go through everyone else's player ratings. Amrabat's doing a post-match interview now. Be interesting to see what he says after the stream. Okay, so for Onana's performance, the average score from the Discord was 7. Okay, so let's pull this up. Okay, so Onana received a 7 from the Discord. Now for Maguire. Maguire, this will be an interesting one. I hope people haven't been too harsh and have been fairly fair with the man. 7.2. Okay. So match up with me on Maguire. Varane. What are we saying for Varane? Okay, so Varane picks himself up a 7.1, so slightly higher for Varane than I rated him myself. Amrabat, this would be an interesting one. Okay, I think the emotion did get the best of some people with the debut, but Amrabat gets a solid 7.5, which is fair enough. Okay, let's have a look at Delo. Okay, Delo's picked himself up a 7.4, which in comparison, let's just double check the backline. So I went for a 6.9 with Onana. The Discord went with a 7.0, so slightly higher. Maguire 7.2, 7.2. Varane 7.1. I went with a 7, so I went slightly higher with Varane as well as Onana. Amrabat, I went for a solid 7. The Discord went with a 7.5 with Amrabat, which is quite generous. Delo, I went for a 7.6, and Discord went for a 7.4 with Delo. Okay, let's go through here to Casemiro. So Casemiro surely will be insane. So man, it's been a while since I've done maths. Okay, Casemiro ends with an 8.5. Okay, so solid matchup with Casemiro there. Both agreeing with an 8.5 on average. Let's see where we went with Mason Mount. Okay, so Mason Mount, solid game, picked up the assist. I think a much needed assist as well, with everyone having question marks over him because of the start of the season. And Mount has picked up a 7.1. Which again seems a bit harsh since he only played one half of football and picked up an assist, whereas Amrabat obviously played a bit longer, but I mean, assists do mean something. I think there's still a bit of a stigma over Mount. Not a lot of people are the biggest of fans. So let's go through these quickly. Medjbury. Yeah, this seems about right. Medbury picked up a solid 6.5. So fairly average game for him. Not too much to say on Hannibal. Not a bad game by any means, but just fairly average. Okay, go on Nacho. Let's see where the peoples voted for him. Garnacho with a solid 7.3. Again, Garnacho, even though he picked up a goal, somehow gets a lower score than Amrabat, which goes to show that there may have been a bit of emotion in this scoring system. Okay, Anthony Martial's time to shine. And Martial gets a 6.6. Martial 6.6 after scoring a goal. Interesting votes there. Let's see. Here with Palistri. Okay, Palistri got a 7.1. What? I don't know what's happened here, but for whatever reason, how has Palistri ended up with a higher score than Anthony Martial? Okay, guys, come on. Did anyone here vote for Palistri to have a 9 out of 10 game? I'm watching you. Mackenzie, was it you? How? Okay, I'm dumbfounded. So those are the scores on the doors. So we've got Onana slightly higher for the peeps in the Discord. Maguire about the same. Varane about the same. Amrabat way higher. I think purely because of the debut factor. Delo slightly lower. Casemiro dead on for man of the match, 8.5. Mount 7.4, whereas everyone else voted him a bit lower. Hannibal 6.5. I voted Hannibal a bit higher because I think he was still fairly involved, and I think he's obviously doing a role which Ten Hag has told him to do. Garnacho 7.8, 7.3 from the Discord. Okay. Garnacho getting a lower score than Amrabat, even though he scored a goal, is kind of crazy to me. Martial 7.5 for me, a 6.6 for Anthony Martial. Just kind of goes to show how tired people are of him, but I think he was fairly decent. I don't think he was too bad. Absolutely was not me, says Mackenzie for Palistri. Yikes. You should be able to check who voted for what. Yeah, I know. I'm going to see if there's a way that I can actually see if I can actually find that. Wait a sec, it should let's call the people out. I'm looking at the Discord now. Because yeah, it should say their names. Where are these? Where are the frauds? Okay, so Keith and S_Breams gave Palistri a 9 out of 10. S_Breams, I believe, was on the therapy session, but that's a topic for another day. But yeah, no. Okay, absolute frauds. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing with their lives. Polistry, Discord 7.1, I went with a 6.6. I think it was slightly above average, but 7.1. Same score as Mount. Same score as Mason Mount, even though Mount got a corner and only played for one half. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You tell me what's going on. It's Bruins that Canadian that was on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's her, I believe. They're about to be exposed. They are about to be exposed, Diego. I mean, this is home of Old Truthford, not home of Old Fraudford. I don't know. Okay. Well, guys, so moving forward, we will probably turn this into another live stream after the main show, just to try and help the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, that has been shutting up shop, beta test, shutting up shop, and that's what we're going to do moving forward with the player ratings. They were very loud, no offense. Yeah, nah, talk your shiz, Mackenzie. I'm not going to lie. No comment. I'm an impartial adjudicator, but some people may agree, some people may not. Okay. Cool. What I'm going to do then, guys, we're probably going to end the stream there just to open up the chat. And yeah. It's been a good one. 3-0. 2 clean sheets in a row. United about... see if I can even speak. United are back. Bouncing. It's 22-22. Let's keep the good vibes going. No therapy tonight. No sad sad voice chats with angry Canadian people. Just good vibes, enjoying the show. And yeah. For now, guys, I'll open up the chat. I've been the admin. You've been great. Thank you for joining me. And Godspeed.